little monkey. It's time for the Bluesman's mail sack.
Welcome to the Bluesman of MLM show where I help network marketers. Welcome to the Bluesman of MLM show where I help network marketers, home-based business owners grow their business using online video and other cool online strategies to generate more leads and more sales in your business. Yes, and today we're going to be going over the Bluesman's mail sack. What is this about? Well, I receive emails constantly on a daily basis, and I thought that I was never really going to do a video on an email, right? That someone wrote an email and I'd do a video about it. I actually had something else planned today. It was going to be a really cool, funny video, edutain you, just entertain and educate you at the same time. But I received this email this morning and I thought, you know what? I really want to address this email. And I got this email from a Lady X. I'm not going to mention the name. And I know you're probably watching right now. And I want to address your email. Okay, because I know there's probably other people out there that might think the same way as you, and I want to address that. So I'm gonna read the email to you. I'm gonna blurb out a couple of things in there that might be private. So let me go in and do that right now. All right, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna read the email first, okay, from Lady X, and then I'm going to break it down and kind of help you out with the problems you're having. For those of you that are watching this, I'm not picking on Lady X here. I can understand where she's coming from. I understand that, but I feel that the mindset she has is blocking her from the success she deserves, okay? It's the mindset. It's what she has in her head, and we're going to see this right now, okay? And this is a really good lesson for all of you out there. All right, so I'm going to read this and then break it down, okay? Hello. I very much doubt there's a real person at the end of this email. And let's face it, you have an automated system so you can live the life of leisure. For now, I'll presume you are real and the person who sent me this is real. I want to share with you my last few months. I've been following every single MLM guru and I can find in a bid to do what millions of us are trying to do, which is build our downlines. Every one of you promises this and that. Your pages are very good at drawing us all into your marketing funnel. I could not do that to anyone. I could not promise this and that, get them all hyped up, excited, seeing light at the end of the tunnel, then ask them to part with money they don't have. Any idea how frustrating that is? I know lots do have the money, as you are living proof. I've watched months worth of online footage, heard almost 100 of you speak about how it works for you, etc. You all have the same message, but tailor it to your needs. Very clever, but boring after a while when researching it. The thing is, at the end, although we close the page when we see the price and the message pops up, offering the one thing that no one else offers, cheaper and cheaper, it is never free, of course. Not. Definitely not. That's how you make your money. You know what maddens me? You are making poor people poorer with pie crust promises. What I would like you to do for me is try being honest and actually helping a few people for free. Show you care. Show you are different. Heck, even sign up my team and show me how it's done. It's only $108. That's nothing to you. You should use the income to fund others like me and join their downlines too. Or donate to charity, as you surely don't need it. I'm a single mom in the UK who has bought into at the beginning as it takes off so ideal, but boy, it's hard. I don't have an outlet or never-ending list of social media friends. I don't have a big family. Oh yes, I have the dream. I can see it. I feel it, imagine, but when the bills come in and reality kicks in, this MLM thing is just for those with money, not ordinary people. Please take me off your mailing list or put your money where your mouth is and join my team and show me how it's done. I promise now, if I am ever on the income you are, I would help others for free. Disappointed with the same old message from people lining their own pockets. Lady X. Wanting to live the dream with no means to do it. God bless, and thank you for reading. First off, before I break this down, Lady X, and to all those Lady X's out there, this is not to bash on you, okay? This is to help you, all right? Because what is going on is your mindset right now is blocking you from success, okay? So I'm going to break this down into each paragraph and go over it. Now, this video might be long, but this is going to be very, very educational, okay? So here we go. Hello, I very much doubt there's a real person at the end of this email. Well, yep, you were wrong. What you assumed is wrong. Stop assuming things, okay? But you presume that I am real, so you wrote this anyway. Don't assume things when you don't know. Don't assume things. Stop assuming things. That is such a real breaker in business, okay? Don't assume things that you don't know are true or not, okay? Just don't do that. It's just so killer. It's like horrible, all right? So we're going to go to the next part. So I am real. Yes, I am. So I want to share with you my last few months. I've been following every single MLM guru I could find in a bid to do what millions of us are trying to do, which is build our downlines. Yes, there's so many of network marketers struggling out there, right? They're told to go hit their warm market and that's it. But we're living in a different world. And what I do and what I teach and other leaders out there teach is to do both, right? Is learn how to take your business using the internet. But the internet can be so overwhelming, right? That's why you're very overwhelmed, right? So you've been going the last 3 months, the last couple of months, following everybody, right? Going here and there. So you're probably really overwhelmed at the moment, right? I could totally relate because I was there too, right? I was there too. But stop looking around. Right? Stop going to every single person to find, little bits and pieces of things, right? And that's great to do, but stop researching and take action because I guarantee that you haven't took action on anything you've probably learned from every single MLM guru out there because there's a lot of MLM gurus that I know that provide value on a daily basis for free, including myself. So you are getting some great value out there, right? But have you took action on that? Probably not, okay? So let's go to the next part. Every one of you promises this and that. Your pages are very good at drawing us all into your marketing funnel. I could not do that to anyone. I'm going to stop real quick here, okay? And the funny thing is that you're making excuses. See, the excuses you're making to make yourself feel better, right? That's how it is. You're making yourself, look, I'm not bashing on you. The excuses that you have right now are holding you back. Stop making excuses. This is holding you back, Lady X. You're sabotaging your own success, your own dreams on excuses. The question you need to ask yourself is, have you taken consistent daily action? And we're going to get into that in a second. Okay? I cannot do that to anyone. I cannot make any promises and make promises here, get them all hyped up, excited, seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, then ask them to part with money they don't have. Any idea how frustrating that is? I know lots do have the money, as you are living proof. You know what? You might want to check this out. There's a link right here, and don't click it. Well, you can click it now. It'll open up in a new tab if you're on YouTube, and it's going to show you my About Me page. So you're assuming things again. You don't know my story. I wasn't handed things on a silver platter. My family wasn't in any kind of entrepreneurial activities. My family was never in network marketing. I didn't even know what network marketing was 3 years ago. I didn't even have a Facebook fan page 3 years ago. I didn't have a Facebook profile 3-4 years ago. I didn't know how to upload a video on YouTube 3 years ago. Okay? But what I did was I took action, consistent action. I didn't make excuses. I was broke. I had to sell. I lost my second job. I had to sell my prized guitar amps, everything that I had. I was down in a hole. Literally down in a hole. But you know what? I didn't make excuses. I said enough's enough and I took action. Okay? And you might ask, well, what take action on what? Well, we'll explain that in a second. All right? So we'll go to the next part. So, you have watched months worth of online footage, heard almost 100 of us speak about how it works for you. It's all the same message, but tailor it to your needs. It's very clever but boring after a while when researching it. Yes, it's all the same message. Everyone out there that's teaching, that's successful. Now, I'm not going to deny that there's some scams and there's some scammy activity. You're going to have that everywhere you go. Nothing's 100% perfect, I'm saying. But yes, the success stories you see out there are always the same. It's always the same. Why? Because enough was enough. They didn't make excuses anymore. They took consistent daily action. Of course it's the same. Everyone that succeeded, either it's in basketball, or it's in sports, or it's in cooking, or whatever that may be, being the best blues guitar player in the world, they took daily consistent action. They didn't make excuses. They didn't say, hey, my fingers hurt. I don't think Eric Clapton went, hey, you know what, my fingers hurt too much when I start playing guitar. I don't get it. Why is there other people doing it? Make it look easier. That is what's up. It's always the same, constantly the same. All right, I'm not bashing on you, but of course it's always the same. Every success story is the same. It all has the same components in it. Follow those components. Stop making the excuses. The thing is, at the end, although we close the page, when we see the price and a message pops up offering the one thing that no one offers, cheaper and cheaper, it's never free, of course. Of course not. That's how you make your money. Let me ask you a question. Is your time valuable? If I took time away from your child right now, you and your family, your precious time, you're expecting to give that away for free? Time is your most valuable asset. Why should somebody pay you and join you in your team if you're not going to go and spend the money for someone else's time? That makes no sense. So what you're saying is that you want everything, but you don't want to give anything. You just want to take and expect things for free and expect handouts. That is what's holding you back. Lady X, that's what's holding you back. Stop with the bullshit excuses. Stop. All right. So, you rock, but this is what you need. You just need a nice little kick in the butt right now, okay? Because I know you could do this. You just got to stop making the damn excuses. So, what I would like you, this is the best part of this email, right? We're going to get back into this. What I would like you to do for me, so you're saying what I should do for you, or what other MLM gurus or other leaders should do for you, is being honest. Okay, well, I am being honest with you right now. And actually help a few people for free. So you're asking again for handouts, right? So you're asking again for handouts, even though they still provide you with value on a daily basis. Okay? On a daily basis. I provide value on a daily basis. And what's funny is the email that you reply to, which we're going to see at the end of this video, is an email I sent out with free training. And I do that almost on a daily basis. Right? On a daily basis. My time. Other leaders' time, they do that. So what you want is a handout, okay? And you want me to even sign up in your team? And it's only $108. So basically, I should go to Apple and say, you know what, Apple? Guess what? You guys make billions of dollars. You don't need the money. You should just donate your iPads to me now. You've made enough money. I think you should fund me your iPads and others just like me. Right? And then donate the rest. Right? What is this? Lady, you're making excuses. If you're looking for... This is what's blocking you from success. This is what's stopping you right now. This is what's stopping you from your dreams. This is what's holding you back to what you really want in life is your own self. You're your own worst enemy, nobody else. Stop making excuses and blaming others. This is the whole video. It's all about excuses. And again, I'm not upset. I'm with passion right now, letting you know, look, wake up. Wake up. Now, I'm a single mom in the UK who was bought into this company, which I'm not going to mention, at the beginning, and as it was taken off, okay? So, first of all, being a single mom, I salute you, okay? You know, my story went 3 years ago when I was broke. You know what? 4 years ago, I left my wife, okay? We're back together now, all right? Well, 4 years ago, I left my wife, and she was alone with my 3-year-old son at the time. Man, I'm going to tell you right now, you have the hardest job. I don't know how many kids you have, but even if you have one, you have the hardest job in the world. And my heart goes out to you. right? I totally, get that. I totally understand but you're not the only one in these situations. Everyone has their problem, okay? I understand that. Now I'm back with my wife. I came back and I decided to make things good because I was messed up. If you guys know my story, it was a bad time for me. Everyone's got their own story. For maybe someone else, it's nothing, right? But everyone's got their own thing, okay? So now you're saying you're making excuses again. I don't have an outlet or never-ending list of social media friends. When I started, I didn't have a Facebook account. I didn't even know what Facebook was. I didn't even know, how to upload a YouTube video. I didn't have any of that stuff either. I live in a foreign country. I live in Germany at the moment. I am American. I live in a foreign country. I don't have plenty of friends. I had to learn a different language. But did I make excuses? Do I have a big family? No, I got my wife and my son here. My whole family is in the United States. But then you go on and say, oh, yes, I have a dream. So you're telling me your dream is less important. Oh, yes, I have the dream. I could see it. I could feel it. But when the bills come and the reality kicks in, this MLM thing is just for those with money and ordinary people. Bam, another excuse. You're making excuses. It's not easy. Guys, this is not easy. Anyone tells you this business is easy. It's simple, but it's not easy. It's simple, but it's not easy. You're going to have to work. You're going to have to go out in the trenches. But is it worth it? Of course it is. Is your dreams worth it? Is your family worth it? Is your why worth it? Of course it is. Again with the excuses. Please take me off your mailing list anytime. You can unsubscribe below every email. If you don't want to get my emails and get my great content, my great value, go to the link at the end of the email and hit unsubscribe and you'll never hear from me again. That's how simple it is. You put your name and email in there, go ahead and unsubscribe. Very simple. But I should put my money where my mouth is and join your team and show you how it's done. Lady, nobody's going to give you handouts. And then the last thing you say, I promise now, if I'm ever on the income you are, I would help others for free. Well, that's great. But then I'm not here to be a Mother Teresa. Okay? That's not my job. My job is to help and give service to people out there that want to take their business to the next level. I provide value. I provide free value. I also provide training that, of course, I require money for that. That's business. Okay? That's a business. Just like Apple, just like a guitar shop down the road, just like your local bakery. Nobody's going to give you handouts. Okay? Nobody. You're disappointed with the same old message? I think you're disappointed in your own excuses. I'm not bashing you, lady. I think you rock. I think you have the potential, right? I think this email, you're reaching out. You're reaching out. Maybe this is the first email you sent to an MLM guru. And I'm glad you did this. Because I think you needed this. I honestly think you needed this. If you need help, reply. Don't be afraid of me. I'm not here to bash you. I'm here to help you. Don't be afraid. Reply to me. Reply to the message again. And we could talk. And for those of you that feel the same as Lady X, hit me up. Let's talk. But again, don't expect handouts. Now, the last sentence. Wanting to live the dream with no means to do it. So you're making an excuse that you want to live a dream, but you have no means to do it, so you're giving up on yourself. That's all it sounds like. And I feel you might be in a really terrible spot right now. There's a lot of people out there. But nobody's going to do it for you. Nobody. I don't care how bad of a situation you're in, you're going to have to do it. There's people that are worse off than you. There's people that are worse off than me. But they still got out, and they still did it. You can do this. Now, I want to explain one more thing. It's funny, the email that you responded to, the reply, was an actual email of telling you how to do this network marketing thing online. It was a very basic video. You could check it out right here. This was the email. Check it out right here on the screen. You didn't even bother to read the email and check out the daily value that I give out for free, my time. And it's funny because you made yourself look kind of stupid. And again, it's not to bash you, but in that email was a video training on how to really take this online without nothing. There was nothing to buy. And there was also a free registration link for you to join this Thursday on my birthday, where I'm doing a free in-depth webinar for those that are brand new, those that don't understand online marketing for their network marketing business, for free, 9 p.m. Eastern time. You can register right here. You can still register for free. I provide almost daily value. So if you took time to actually read the emails and stop assuming things and making the excuses, you would get to action and you would be where you would want to be. You rock. I appreciate you. This is for you. This is as education. This is not to bash on you. Don't feel free to hit me up. You need anything, I'm always there. I always tell you guys, hit me up. You got to reach out, but don't expect handouts. This is the Bluesman of MLM signing off, and I will see you guys on Thursday. Click here, register for free for those that are brand new, for those that are struggling a little bit online. I'm going to get to really in-depth stuff and how this whole thing works, really kind of the whole blueprint of how online marketing works for your network marketing business. That being said, I'll see you guys tomorrow on the next vid. You rock.
I'm a little gorilla, and I eat bananas. Hum, 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 hum. And I like to rock.